And yeah, I think that's all I've got.
Dr. Victor Frankenstein.
You are hungry.
Yes, so I confess I'm not quite sure how you knew. My stomach feels quite disturbed.
You have lost a great deal of blood. Step closer.
I do not wish to step closer. I remember. We were attacked by
Step closer!
What is this? How is it that my feet are compelled to move despite me not making them do so? Who are you? What is the meaning of this?
I care for all wayward children who come to my doorstep. All that I ask is that while you're in my home, we keep to my customs. That is not too great a price, is it? Now, tell me everything that happened to you.
It hurts, but I recall a striking series of causes and effects that led me to this moment. Unspeakable horrors. It all began nearly a year ago.
Accept one another as the Master, you've returned.
I see you are furthering your studies.
Yes, the world seems so fascinating. I hope to see many of the things detailed in this book.
Do not be misled. This book is literature, nothing more. True knowledge comes from what I shall teach you.
But surely you would not give this to me to read if you did not wish me to learn from it as well.
You shall learn from it, but beware not to extrapolate review your books. When I return, we will discuss the principles of gravitational energy.
Yes, Master.
Quickly, creature, what is it?
You often visit the village. I should wonder, would it be possible for me to one day come with you?
Impossible.
Impossible, but surely there can be no harm.
No harm? Have you considered the dangers to you?
Dangers?
Sunlight, changes in atmospheric pressure, and toxins. There are a myriad of harmful factors.
I know you only wish to protect me, but I think there is little danger. I am not unlike you.
It is too dangerous. Research requires diligence and care. An experiment must not be given too much latitude lest it hamper scientific purpose. My servant took down to make observations.
Experiment?
He's useless. Made a flotsam of the graveyard. Why should I waste my efforts on this thing? Has its uses, huh?
Servant, is that you?
I am not your servant. I only serve my master.
Why will my master not allow me to go and experience the world?
Surely even if things such as you could understand why you can't be let out by the good doctor.
He is protecting me.
Then why would you need protecting?
He is only taking precautions.
Precautions for this precious experiment? Quite so, you'll be terribly weak.
Weak, but I can lift heavy stones as if they were light as paper. I never feel hungry. I am simply a unique being.
Not a being. Experiment.
Experiment.
We have much to do today. I hypothesize that the reason you're able to endure so much is because your nervous system does not require electrical stimulation. What is the meaning of this? Answer me!
I have a name, you know, my dear master.
A name? I am your creator and the designer of what you can and cannot do.
No, you are weak and foolish, and I shall not be ruled by the likes of you in this pitiable haven any longer.
This is my castle. I command all in it. You are mine. You will do as I said.
Does it trouble you to know I cannot so easily be told what to do?
Trouble me? Do you know how terribly inconsequential you are to me? I created you. I can destroy you.
No, you cannot! I have tried, and yet each time I endure.
This merely demonstrates the limits of your capabilities. You have brute strength, but there is much more needed than that in the world.
I have grown beyond your childish lessons. I want you to know my name before I end you. I am Adam.
You are nothing. You are not a person. You are only my creation. It is not you who has outgrown me. It is I who has grown tired of the failure that you are.
You are the failure!
I have since been in an unending confrontation with my creation. It follows me, hunting me. I hide, waiting for the chance so I can free myself from this wretched life.
Quite the tale, Doctor. It makes me desire more. And you, my dear, what has brought you here?
Your voice. It is so deafening, and yet I hear something in it. Like an animal.
Ah, there it is. Your name is Lucy. Tell me, who were you meeting?
Lawrence. I was spending the day with my Lawrence.
My dear Miss Westenra, you are looking ravishing today.
Stop it, Lawrence. You're making a scene.
I'm only getting into character as your soon-to-be husband.
Stop teasing me. You really do have the worst manners.
Not as bad as your Mina. It's already 7:15.
It's not like her. She's usually so prompt.
How long has it been since you two have last seen each other?
Well over a year, save for a few letters. The last I saw her, yes, I believe it was my last theatrical production.
Well, I'm sure it would be quite a pleasure to finally meet her, especially considering how dear she is to you.
Looking to get into my good graces.
Is it working?
We'll see, Mr. Talbot. But you've done a spectacular job so far.
Lucy! My dear Lucy! Thank God I found you.
What's wrong?
It's Jonathan.
Here, take a seat and try to calm yourself.
Thank you. I apologize, but I am exhausted. I cannot find Jonathan. He never came home last night.
Did not come home? Well, why did you wait to look for him until now?
It is not uncommon for him to be away for a day. He has a position as a solicitor. Sometimes he must travel and stay away for business.
Are you sure he was not simply delayed?
I thought as much. I tried contacting his employer, but they told me he has not been heard from since he left. Nearly 2 days ago. He was to meet with a client about finalizing the purchase of an estate.
Well, did you talk to this client? Surely he or she could confirm his whereabouts.
I did. Mr. Ducard's assistant assured me that Jonathan had, in fact, never reached the meeting. I decided to follow Jonathan's line of travel. Surely then I could get some answers. He found lodgings at a small inn in the northern part of central London, and that is the last time anyone has seen him.
Was there nothing there of use? His belongings? There must have been something.
There was nothing. All of his belongings were gone. It was as if the entire room had been left untouched.
You're not telling me something. You want yourself.
I could never fool you, my sweet Lucy. It is only my imagination. I'm sure of it.
Oh, come now. I'm sure any information will be useful.
Ever since I left the lodgings, I had this feeling that someone or something has been following me, as if I could not evade a dark shadow.
It's almost as if a malevolent force swallowed Jonathan whole. It strains credulity.
I can assure you I have not lost my wits.
I beg your pardon. I did not mean to imply anything of the sort, merely that I am at a loss to explain what has happened. I'd like to beg your pardon a second time. My name is Lawrence Talbot.
Mina Harker. It is all right. I have not been myself these last few hours. What has become of my Johnny?
Mina, pardon my forwardness, but I believe I may know someone who could assist you.
You need only say the name and I shall hasten to them at once.
He's a doctor in London, though holy mouth would be more appropriate. He designed an independent pulley system for the theatre I worked with. He was constantly talking about some strange phenomenon that were beyond me.
I'm not sure I understand how he could help.
There was always talk that he was a dabbler in the occult. If you really think something more sinister is involved, perhaps it would be wise to seek his aid.
Oh, I beg your pardon, sir.
I shall not ask a second time. Kindly step aside. I am in a hurry.
What in
fellow.
Anyway, what do you say, Miss Harker?
I suppose it is our only course of action. Let us at the very least try. Come on.
Yes. What is it that you need?
My name is Lucy Westenra. I once created a police system for a theatre I worked with. Though it was several years ago.
I'm afraid that narrows it down very little. I've consulted with a great number of people, and I do not remember them.
Professor, my friend is asking for help on my behalf. It is not fair for her to do this, and I would rather speak plainly and directly with you myself.
Rewardingly fresh approach. Pray, go on.
Before we begin, I must assure you that I am not prone to flights of fancy. I'm a grounded and reasonable person. So when I say it seems as if my husband has disappeared from the face of the earth, I do not exaggerate. Moreover, I feel as though a dark presence lingers over me that I cannot explain.
A dark presence. Tell me. And I warn you, the details are the utmost important. Where was your husband last seen?
Excuse me, but what does it matter?
Please, this is very important.
Jonathan was staying at a small inn, just north of central London.
My God. Could it really be true?
Professor! Professor,
What is it, Quincy?
she's having another episode. I've tried to sedate her, but it's not working.
Very curious. But madam,
Mina Harker.
these are dangerous waters you are entering. I fear you will face grave danger if you continue to pursue your husband.
Professor, Jonathan is the man I love. I would go to the ends of the earth for him, and I will not shy away from any danger if it means even one more second with him.
Excellent. Quincy, I believe this is the breakthrough we have been waiting for.
Lucy, this is a bit disconcerting. I'm worried about you.
I can't leave Mina in her hour of need.
I don't know how you are so courageous.
My dear Lawrence, I face the most frightening thing. A harsh theatre critic.
You cannot hide forever, Father. Taking refuge in London. I did not think you had the conviction. Then again, a hunted animal is almost desperate as a caged beast. Your foolish arrogance will be your undoing. I will not rest till you are mine.
I have tried everything fathomable. She is inconsolable.
Let me out! Let me out! Do not belong here!
My lord, you're keeping a woman prisoner!
Hardly. We found this woman wandering the outskirts of the city.
He keeps me even now from my master, the fool!
Sir, you cannot hold her against her will.
I have not eaten in weeks!
This is abhorrent.
You must listen, and not allow your emotions to seize you. Facts will be the guiding force. She is no prisoner. I've kept her confined for her own safety. I've prevented her 3 times now from serious harm to herself. Given her food and water. We have done all we can to sustain her.
I must get to him! He needs me! Why do you keep me from him? Who is she referring to?
We think it is the other patient, a gaunt man.
He was a student of mine some time ago. He was brilliant.
You speak as though something happened to him.
Victor was gifted with an inquisitive mind. It made him quite capable. Such radical ideas.
You said that he was a patient. What is wrong with him?
He is suffering from severe dehydration and exhaustion.
And why exactly does she wish to speak with him?
We don't know. She began to act strangely as soon as she saw him. There's some strange connection between the two, but the woman is too agitated to explain.
I can hear his cries. He's in pain, weak. I must get at him. Master, master, I'm not forsaking you.
You'll forgive me for not understanding, but what does this have to do with Jonathan's disappearance?
She was found over a month ago in the same area where your husband disappeared, as was Victor.
Shouldn't we talk to this Victor? Surely he would have some knowledge of what occurred.
Quite so. I do wish to speak with him. He has been asleep these last few days, but I believe it'd be safe enough to wake him. Don't you agree, Quincy?
Yes, Professor. I shall bring him in at once.
Everyone, please be considerate of the fact that this gentleman may be impaired.
Please, sir, take your time. How are you feeling?
I'm fine. Where are we? This is of the utmost importance.
Victor, you are in my lab.
Professor Van Helsing, and I'm still in London.
Please, sir, I must implore you to remain calm and see.
You are fools, all of you!
Victor, what are you doing?
So yes, arsenic.
Arsenic!
Sir, please. Whatever trouble you faced, surely not with such extreme measures.
A little bit of black powder is all that's needed.
My master! Why, my master?
Victor, I know you are being pursued by something so terrifying that few could imagine.
Let me out! I need you out! You're all fools!
You couldn't possibly. Doesn't matter. I must hurry. He must die! He must die! It is my will!
My master's will must be satisfied. Do not forsake me, master! Release me!
Stop! Victor, stop! You are in my lab. I can assure you, we cannot possibly reach you here. We have taken all the necessary precautions.
Nothing you can do can stop him! Only I have the skill required. Now either aid me or get out of my way!
Hurry, master! I hear you!
I know the danger that you face, sir. The professor and I have been studying the creature. We are well aware of what it can and cannot do. It pains me to admit it, but I was a victim, such as yourself.
Impossible. I am not some sheep who follows the conventions and limitations society has placed on humans. I have gone beyond. I am a revolutionary. Only I can withstand depths this creature will go because I will go further. Further than anyone.
My master beyond all others!
This is madness.
Mina, I'm so sorry. I thought I could find some way of aiding you. Instead, it seems I've led you astray. Where are you going?
Miss Harker, please wait.
Excuse me, but I must know. You have to understand. My husband is the victim of this creature. I must know what it is that ruined my happiness. I may not be able to stop it, but I wish to face it. You see, I fear it is now hunting me. You are fools! All of you! You will let the devil to follow him here! You have forsaken our only salvation! It is on you that this folly rests!
Speak!
There we stood, in utter terror. The walls, the entire building began to shake. Various elements of the room fell to the floor as if propelled by a ghostly force. Only one thought reverberated in my mind. Jonathan, how I wish you could be there with me. You are a comfort, a safety. You are my world, and I am lost without you. Make it stop. Make it stop. Please.
Please! Please! Let me out! Master! Please!
This is impossible! You should not be able to reach us here. All of you, move away from the door.
I have finally found you!
I am not your father. You are my creation, and I am your creator, and you are my vile monster.
Monster! How quick you are to judge your own work.
Do not speak to me. I'd rather vitriol be thrown at me than another one of your pestilence-ridden speeches.
What in the name of God is that?
You have entered uninvited and are not welcome here. Leave now.
What courage, Father?
Sending an old man to defend yourself. What will you stoop to next? Perhaps one of these damsels. They would have no doubt you have sturdier stock than this weakling. Now, remove yourself from my path. I am a doctor!
You did this! You took my happiness away!
I see you attract the insane to you as well. I have no quarrel with you. My prey is there.
You took it from me! You took it from me!
All I ever wanted was care and compassion, and yet you treated me like some sort of disease. I asked for love, and you gave me hate. Will you give me what I want?
No, but I will give you what you deserve. Death!
Lawrence, we have to leave. This is dangerous.
Doctor, is there no way out of the lab? The sewage system should be large enough to allow us passage.
But all the research! What if we lose it all? Professor, I can't!
Quincy, we must. We cannot face this problem if we are dead.
Free, Master, I'm free. We have to have Mina. And that woman. Mina, can you hear me? Can you walk?
Jonathan! Johnny!
Mina, we cannot hesitate. You, help me carry her. My master, he can only help us. She needs us. We can do something. Come on. If I must. You must.
Gentlemen, we must move quickly and help Victor stall the creature if possible. Quincy, grab Victor out of the study and bring him in here. Mr. Talbot and I shall blockade the door. That should give us enough time to escape.
I've encountered the most extraordinary man. I felt an unearthly chill in his presence. More extraordinary than this was his utter lack of reflection in his small handwriting. A journal? How ridiculous. How long does this go on for? 5, 10, 15 years? I have developed a name for this creature. A vampire. Not only is there a dependence on the blood, but several other incredible abilities. The strength of multiple men, regenerative abilities, and shape-shifting abilities. Could there really be another like me? Dracula. That is the name written over and over again inside the cell. I have never seen such levels of mental instability in my life. I was called to consult on a woman who refused to eat or sleep. She had 2 penetrating wounds on the side of her neck. What I first presumed to be consumption appeared to be far worse. It was as if she suffered from anemia, but at such an accelerated rate that it should not be physically possible. Dracula. He is the man, the monster, behind so much pain. Last night I saw the impossible. The woman from the hospital walked with Dracula from her tomb. She was alive!
is that man chasing you?
She's not a man, she's a monster. We need to find shelter to follow us.
My home is not far from here. I want to give you thanks for your aid. My friend Mina is quite dear to me.
I hadn't thought of it. It was only to help my master.
Yes, well, regardless of your motivation, it is appreciated.
Yes, yes, and I no longer wish to speak to you. I am hungry.
Mina, are you alright? Are you hurt? Do you need something for your nerves?
If only master knows what to do.
We need to press the attack. It is trapped in the study. We should burn it down and it might destroy it.
What happened to you, Victor? This is singular, even for you.
I have been chased and hunted like a dog for nearly a year. I have not known a moment's peace.
Why is that creature chasing you?
Wanted what I could not give it.
Enough vagaries. Speak plainly.
It wants a bride, a companion. I refused.
What an odd request.
He's not telling us everything.
How could you possibly know that?
Because I can see the way he's holding himself. The tilt of his head, the tone of his voice. There's more to his story. Why is that monster chasing you?
A fly? A fly! Whoa! Yummy!
It's been made to that creature. It knows it and it wishes for me to recreate the process so that it may have a companion.
I thought I had seen everything.
How did you create the monster?
Stitch together the remains of corpses. It can reanimate them, bring them to life. This creature, which is obedient, it constantly questioned me, it would not listen, it attacked me and now it hunts me. I hide. It attacks me.
You're hiding something too, Doctor. You acted as though you knew what was coming into the lab. You even said you took precautions.
The doctor and I are simply studying and classifying new...
They will find out eventually, Quincy. Nares will tell them. For years, I've been researching that deadly creature. What I thought was the most deadly creature. It goes by many names, but the most appropriate would be vampire.
Doctor, I've heard of vampires before, but they are just superstition.
I'm afraid they are very real. They move faster than any human. They do not tire. They feed off the blood of other creatures. I once saw a woman, full of life, be slowly consumed and turned into a reanimated corpse. Creature of the night.
A vampire can raise the dead.
No, it can only turn a human into another creature like it. A vampire.
You're sure of this?
Yes, we have records of research in the lab. Valuable research that is no doubt being destroyed as we speak.
You don't understand. You may have doomed us all. Tell me, do these creatures actually exist? Have you seen one?
Come back here! Come back here! No!
Yes. I've encountered one of the strongest of his kind. It is this creature I fear is pursuing Mrs. Harker.
Tell me, what is this creature's name?
Mina, you could put it too. You need rest.
Is this the creature you thought responsible for the disappearance of my husband?
Yes, but I do not think it would be relevant to you, Mrs. Harker.
Tell me the name now!
Mina, please.
Don't stop me, Lucy! I will know the name of the villain that hurt my beloved Johnny.
I caught it! I caught it! Master! Master, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. You're only a few feet away.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to my master.
His name is Dracula.
You must take me to him.
It isn't that easy. Dracula is very old and wise. Vampires grow more powerful the older they are. You could not stop him if you tried.
My dear Mr. Seward, there is nothing that would come in the way of my journey and stop me. I promise you this. Please, don't act as an obstacle to me. Where is Dracula?
Not your master?
I'm sorry, what did the professor just say?
Not your master? Who is your master? Speak over it! Quickly! You must stop!
Catch me, foolish immortal! concessions for sale. If you, Nancy will be running concessions. She's heading in the back, though. She'll be up here. That's all. I'm getting the lights.
Our lady.
Patient, are you? You think yourself a gentleman of culture and society. You are a dog.
You really have no idea how inconsequential you are to me.
Yes, inconsequential. One always throws a tantrum when they do not care.
Tantrum. Hardly.
If we are so inconsequential, then why are you here?
To reclaim what is mine.
He wants her back.
Must be it. Go away, hound. You'll get nothing from us.
I will not be denied. I will get what I desire.
You act so sophisticated, like a dog on hind legs. What's the matter, Count? You look hungry.
He will lash out.
Cannot. What's the matter, Count? Don't tell me a little bit of blood has caused you to lose yourself. I thought you were a gentleman of culture. Don't worry. I am not an unkind master. Heed my words. You are not welcome, and will never be welcome. Take these scraps at the mongrel you off.
This is devilry!
It's worse than that. It is the devil. Bark all you want, dog.
Do you know what the problem is with you humans? You are all so weak.
We are not going to let you in.
Oh, the enduring we. I do not need to break all of you. I only need one.
You will get none.
We shall see.
Vampires suffer so many weaknesses. Water is like acid, it burns to the skin. A stake to the heart will render it inert. But above all else, a vampire fears the crucifix. It is rendered powerless. What a curious creature.
What is this for?
It will protect you.
This makes no sense.
To you, perhaps, Victor, but it does not mean it should be cast aside.
Who among you is wanting? Who among you is wanting? I know you. I hear your thoughts as if you were screaming them.
Do not listen to him.
I will spare whoever invites me in.
He's desperate. Pay him no heed.
You harbor darkness. You wish to be free of the rage you struggle to contain. I can set you free.
Set me free.
Quincy, what do you do?
You need only set me free. Let me in, and I will quell the rage that boils within you.
I will.
Be silent! You wish to reclaim the glory that you once had. You have been cast adrift. Too old.
That isn't true.
How many months has it been? 6? 8? How long until you are forgotten? I can make it so that you are never forgotten.
Lucy! Lucy! What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I don't know what happened.
You are unique. I feel such hatred in you are wounded. Something valuable taken from you. A husband.
Be quiet.
Oh, so fierce and determined. I know you. I know who you are. You are his Mina.
How do you know my name?
Oh, my dear Mina, oh, how I long to return back to you. Your ever-loving Johnny.
No, please tell me he's not.
Dead. Oh, he was quite vigorous up until the end.
You killed my Johnny. You killed my Johnny!
Mina, what's wrong?
You need only say the word. Your heart is so full of sorrow, grief, and above all, hatred. You need only say the word, and you can end me.
I want you dead! I want you!
Yes, no! I bid you enter, my master. I am as ever your servant.
Now you will suffer unto me.
What have you done?
You are my good and faithful servant, and you have served me well. As such, you will be rewarded.
Thank you, my master. I'm yours to command.
Quick, use the crucifixes.
Hold on, master!
You're delusional. You can stop the devil. Do nothing.
It is too late for you. It is too late for all of you. They are quite enticing, my dear Renfield.
My master, I hope they greet you to your liking. The doctor seems exactly like what you usually hunt. The rest were merely good fortune.
They are quite resilient.
Forgive me, master. I don't wish to overstep my bounds.
Speak!
Yes, of course, but I meant to ask. What is it you intend to do about the doctor's creature?
The creature is of great importance. It is why they are all still alive.
I don't understand.
You know more than you realize. Recall what the creature wants.
To kill Frankenstein. Squash him good in revenge.
No. What do all mortals want?
Power, wealth, prestige.
No. They want what is beyond them. Something dear to them.
Oh, Johnny, come back to me, please. I love you with all my heart.
Love.
Fleeting though it may be, love is what drives these humans. It is what the creature wants. First from his master, and second from another.
Master is brilliant. Master is brilliant trap. The monster is the bee, and the doctor is the honey. But, master, the monsters are strong and cunning. Nearly destroy the laboratory.
There is a way. They have secrets even you do not know about.
How?
Knowledge is power. Everything that they know, I will know. They will tell me more and more.
They are yours, my master.
You have a gift.
I am cursed.
What's good with him? He is just the pathetic follower of the old doctor.
Tell me, how you became a creature of the night.
What a dense forest. I've never seen so many gardenias and belladonna plants before.
Keeping up on your herbology studies, I see. Good.
Thank you. Though it gives me pause, are you quite sure that Dracula would stay in such a rustic part of the country?
He has no choice.
Given his proclivity for finer things, it would make sense for him to remain closer to the city.
A vampire cannot rest on soil that is not his own. Dracula is from Transylvania.
The only way he could blend in would be if he brought soil from his homeland here. He stays in the castle, so that he does not draw attention to himself. He could bring soil from his homeland here and survive.
Yes, but I believe he has also seen the shortcomings of this plan. He's been buying property throughout the land. He uses agents or a nom de plume to avoid undue notice. His most common is Mr. Ducal.
Professor, forgive me for my forwardness, but how long exactly have you been chasing this creature?
Long. More than a decade.
Why?
That is a curious question. I've seen a great many things in this life. Some that defy all reason and understanding, but everything serves a purpose. Everything has a beginning and an end. Dracula is a perversion of this order.
How do you know he is not the next step for life?
He is not alive.
That is reason to destroy him.
No. Life is complicated. I was young once. I had dreams and aspirations. I even loved someone. Eleanor. As sweet as the morning song of a bird. She grew ill. I did everything I could to save her until, in the end, she would just sleep.
Consumption. I've seen many poor souls suffer from it.
Consumption is untreatable. It ravages the body and leaves the host a husk that they once were. Eleanor grew weaker and weaker, growing pale, refusing food, and staying inside for the sunlight to cut her eyes. This was not consumption.
There's something approaching.
Do you have your crucifix?
Yes.
You must be careful. Follow me. Oh, get back!
Ah, Professor, help!
I can't get a clear shot!
I've never seen a creature so large.
Oh, are you all right, Quincy? Let me see the bite.
You managed to scare it off before it did anything worse.
I fear it may be worse than you think.
It's just a bite, nothing more. Why does your face grow pale?
There is no bite mark.
Jocularity is not like you, Professor. Even at Tier 1 spirits.
There is no wound.
But that's impossible!
It's a terrible fate I brought on you, Quincy.
What do you mean? Professor Van Helsing?
So, what did you learn?
A great deal. You! Come here.
What do you want with him? He is nothing.
Wait! Where am I?
Where's Lucy?
Leave her!
Never! Lucy, wake up!
You do not disappoint. Now come here.
No! I do not.
You do not have a choice. Direct commands from one with a superior will cannot be ignored. Now you will assist.
I will never help you.
Do not deny the master.
You do have a choice. If you aid me, I shall allow her to live. If you do not, she will die.
No. You can't kill her.
Then you will assist me in defending my home. There is a monster coming. I wish to capture it and learn more about it. You and he will assist me in this matter.
I cannot defend from such a monster.
Its power was awe-inspiring.
There is more to him than you know. Go! Now!
What is this devilish magic?
A gift to all creatures under my dominion. A gift I shall give to you.
No. No, I do not wish to change.
If you do not, she will die. And she will know no peace now or after.
Fine. I'll do it.
Now, Mr. Talbot, we shall see a new side to you. One befitting a creature as my servant.
Dracula. It would appear to be the case. I must say, you took your time. Short on words, are we? Don't tell me your allegiance to the good Dr. Frankenstein has made you so hostile to me already. You are not welcome here. Do you really think I care about that? I go where I wish. I'm beyond petty mortals. There's more to you than meets the eye. Perhaps housing is more of a sleeve than he admits. Another so eager for a fight. Tell him what has persuaded you to wait this a month.
You are trespassing on the Master's territory.
I will warn you both only once. I will make my way to the castle. No obstacle will stop me. No creature will bar my entrance. Nothing will get in my way. Leave me at your own peril.
He smells of death. He cannot face us both.
Where did you get this strength?
There are many things you don't know about this world.
You are both cursed. I will rend you limb from limb. Beast you! Your sacrifice, your witless strength. A pity.
You know nothing of sacrifice.
You are stronger than any man I have ever faced. But you are still only mortal. I wonder how long you shall last before defeat.
The question isn't how long we will last. It's how long it will take to put you down.
I will not be shaken. I will not be stopped. Nothing will get in my way.
The only way you will pass is when I draw my final breath.
Such a menial threat.
No threat, sir. It's a promise.
Such fire in you, I did not think.
Allow us to educate you. concerned with yourself.
That isn't true. What are you seeing? Lucy!
You lied to me. You lied to everybody.
What would you have me do?
Face the truth.
How could I? How could you what?
You were a failure.
Why are you doing this? I thought you loved me.
Tell her.
I can't tell her. Tell me what?
You don't trust her.
She is my dearest friend.
So dear you can't even tell her that you're a failure.
Lucy, what is it you can't tell me? You wouldn't understand.
Whatever it is, it will not change how I feel about you.
She's lying.
I can't. You'll never trust me again.
Please, Lucy, whatever burden you are holding on to, it is not worth the agony and anguish it's causing you.
Look at what you've done.
I've been hiding something from you.
Coward!
I'm not.
Disappointment! Hated! Waste of life! I despise you!
I'm not an actress anymore.
You've told me. You retired.
You filthy, lying disease!
I'm not an actress anymore because I can't find work. No one will hire me. I'm not good enough. And I lied to you. To Lawrence. To everyone. I just didn't want you to think I was a failure.
Lucy Westenra, there is nothing in this world that you could do to make me think that you are a failure. You are my friend, my closest friend. You have been with me through every problem, great and small. Do you know how I feel?
No.
I am sad. Sad that you have had to shoulder this burden, this fear for so long. You are strong and wonderful. The world may not see it, but I do. You can do whatever you want, and know that no matter what you do, I will be by your side.
Mina.
We must find the others, and we must escape. This castle is a product of the hatred and anger that Dracula possesses. The longer we stay, the greater the toll it takes upon us.
What's that? Frankenstein's monster! It's outside the castle! Wolf-like creatures!
That creature must still be seeking Frankenstein. We must find him.
But how can we stop a monster that cannot die? The devil himself!
I wish I knew, but we must try.
Dizziness, accelerated heart rate, labored breathing, anemia.
You're awake.
What did he do to me?
As stoic as ever, Victor. He fed on you. The most common method I've seen is to puncture the jugular vein.
It is of little consequence. I fear that my creature will attempt to enlist Dracula's help.
For what purpose? It seems as though this creature's goal is to get revenge on you.
Once a bride, a companion. I refused and it vowed to do whatever it took in order to not walk the earth alone.
Dracula will be of no help with that.
You said a vampire can restore the dead to become immortal. A creature like that is exactly what my monster seeks.
It would be a poor match. Any creature Dracula restored would be faithful to him and him alone.
Then for once, I have the advantage. I wish to ask for your help.
Surprising. I'd venture to help you rid the world of your monster.
Yes, but I am at a loss of how to do it.
How did you create him?
I stitched together the remains of corpses, and by chemically treating the body, I was able to bring it to life with a jolt of electricity.
Perhaps the solution is just as simple. Discharge of electrical energy restored life. It should be able to undo it.
Perhaps. But how to restrain the creature? I do not possess the strength.
We may not need to destroy this creature, but it would be dangerous.
Nothing is too dangerous.
Why must you always carry matters to the extreme, as a student, and now?
Extreme? I am merely doing what is necessary.
There is nothing necessary about anything you have done. You always thought yourself better at understanding than anybody else. Look what it has gotten you.
You're in the same predicament. You've hunted this creature for how long? 2 decades? More? Your lab is full of bizarre practical science. Your monomania has consumed your life. Our situations are not so different.
I am trying to protect people. I am protecting people Dracula would destroy. What good has your work done?
I can make a world where we are in control and not some god or devil. I can bring people back from the dead.
You cannot stop death. It is something we must all face with and all deal with. It is a natural part of life.
Why? Everyone I ever loved has died. My father, my sister, even my mother. I can stop it. I can bring them back.
By turning them into monsters like your creation? Victor, no. That is not the way. Life is not perfect. We must struggle and suck. Pain is a natural part of life. It teaches us. It will help us to grow. Without it, we are inhuman.
I only wish to control things that make life so terrible.
The harder you try, the worse you will make it. You must learn to let go. You must.
Professor Van Helsing! Dr. Frankenstein!
Mrs. Harker, Miss Westenra, you're both well. Don't know the relief that brings me. What is wrong?
Your creature. It's here, Dr. Frankenstein.
It is as I feared. We must stop it.
It is too strong.
We may not be able to kill this creature, but if we render it inert, it shall achieve the same goal.
But how would we do that?
We must find our belongings.
Ah! Are you all right? Yes, I'm all right. Just winded. I need to catch my breath. You worry me. You fret too much. The sensation is past. Let's hurry.
And as such, is under my protection.
Thank you, Master, thank you.
you have felt the full gravity of choice, should you dare question my judgment, to know the ramifications of your every move is a sobering experience.
Do not lecture me. I have learned a great deal.
Oh, your life is but a flicker compared to the mass of regret and doubt that I have felt.
Enough with posturing. I have pursued you for one reason and one reason alone.
You wish for me to make you a bride, to walk with you for the rest of your miserable life.
How could you know this?
Knowledge is power. One cannot hope to achieve greatness without understanding the obstacles they face. You seek to enlist my help. I tell you now, no bride I make would be loyal to you.
That is where you are wrong. I do not wish for you to make me a bride. Make the good Dr. Frankenstein your undead servant. Force him to use his skills to make me a bride.
I will not.
How can you condemn me to this life? To march on, forever alone? We are both doomed to never end.
No, this is what I have chosen. To be ruler, not servant to this world. You are an abomination that has outlived his usefulness. I am eternal.
Ruler? You live in fear! This eternal life you have made for yourself is a prison. And if you shall not help me, I will bring about your end! Shall not stop until I have what I want!
You, tire. I do not.
I do not tire! Ah!
What have I done? We haven't the time to lose our footing. They're going to bring the whole castle down.
We must hurry. Miss Westenra, crush up these belladonnas and gardenias. Frankenstein, do you still have the crucifix I gave you?
Yes.
Good. We'll need it to corner Dracula. Hurry, Miss Westenra.
I'm trying, but it's taking all my energy. Let me help. Thank you.
You hurt me. You actually hurt me. You cannot win. You seem to be slowing down, my dear Count Dracula. I've studied. A vampire's strength weakens during the day. A pity.
Now's our chance.
What are you doing?
This is for my husband. You vile monster. You stole what I held most dearly. I cannot get Jonathan back, but I can ensure that his murderer does
pity he's dead.
What have you done? Where are Lawrence and Quincy?
The good Count manipulated them to attack me. I defended myself.
Lawrence is dead? Perhaps I need to seek him again.
Lucy.
And now, Father, we come full circle. Your allies are defeated. You have nowhere left to run. Will you give me what I want?
No. But I'll give you what you deserve. I was wrong. You are my son. I should have cared for you. Had I done that, none of this would have happened. But that does not excuse your actions or mine. There are consequences, and we both must be held accountable.
What have you done to me?
You cannot die, but you can sleep. You shall sleep until sometime when I, the world, are ready to deal with you.
I will never forgive you.
I hope one day you will understand, as I am trying to.
I hate you.
You do not hate. You are merely afraid of what you do not understand.
Life is unknowable. We are given but a small time to make the best of it, and we do not know when it will end. I have lost my love, Jonathan, and my dearest friend, Lucy. The world can be cruel and life unfair, but I have tried not to give in to fear, for in losing myself in such thoughts, a personal cage is created. I know not if I have the strength to protect myself, but I will try, for living in fear is worse than living with sadness.